Good afternoon, everybody. I just did my taxes, and boy, is that not fun. So anyway, let's do some coins instead. Hey, if you are liking what we're doing here, I'm starting with this up front now. Subscribe to the channel, tell your friends, tell everybody about Silicon Valley coins, the way I kind of try to run this business, and the stuff that I do for your numismatic endeavors. So with that being said, hit subscribe and let's get going. And I hope your taxes were more pleasant than mine. Okay, 1860, Indian cent, copper nickel. Very, very nice looking coin. Approaching gem, probably a little too ticky to be a 65. The second copper nickel Indian cent issued by the United States. No real spots, which is really nice. A little bit of, looks like some flecking over there next to F. Let me grab my pointer. Nope. There we go, right there. Very small though. Nice color. You can see the color in this coin is really attractive. Reverse, equally as appealing. Trying to get a little bit more in focus. You know, good type coin. What is this bust? It looks like a rounded bust. It's not on the holder, is it? Yep, rounded bust. Cool type coin. Usually more expensive than the common 63 and 61, I would guess, off the top of my head. And yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard not to like it. It's a fun little mini set to do too, just to do all the copper nickel cents. The only real tough one is the 58/7 and of course the 56, which you can probably get away with, you know, by saying it's a pattern coin, depending on who you talk to. All right, 1920 S cent, one of the tough ones to find in red. This one is fully brown, maybe a little hint of red there near the lettering and below the bust. Definitely one of the dates that everybody keeps an eye out for. Yeah, fully brown, just a little bit of red still hiding right in there, but definitely a brown coin, definitely graded correctly in my opinion. Never going to be anything higher. Doesn't have enough pop to get to gem, even though that the fields are pretty clean. Yeah, I don't know. If you're a Lincoln cent estimate collector and you don't want to break the bank by going with a red coin, then it's a great opportunity. All right, surprise foreign coin appearance. This one is one of my favorite designs. Queen Isabel. This is when Spain owned the Philippines. And this is a short little run. I think it's like 12 years. I don't know. It's somewhere around, but I think there's all the Civil War days, or maybe it starts in 62. I don't remember exactly, but anyway, I always keep an eye out. You know, just going to offer this at like $100 over melt, just because I think they're highly collectible. They have the pillar reverse, which is nice. Still nice luster on this coin, kind of crusty, and a cool story to tell. She didn't miss a lot of meals, it looks like. She was perhaps a portly lady. All right, another 1860 coin. This is a coin, you know, that may not sell. I think I value this coin more than the market does. Even with the Fairmont coins coming out, which I think there was maybe 8 to 10 1860s that came out in Fairmont, this coin is still incredibly difficult. Not probably as difficult as the 59, which is another date that I love of the P-mints, but this coin is silky smooth, probably not quite enough luster to get to 58, but I'm going to price it as such because it's so nice looking. This little dot right there, by the way, is a little divot on the slab, so that's why it moves. Really nice color, really nice strike, very clean coin for having been circulated. Incredibly difficult to find this coin. Little scuffiness right up here. But I mean, look at, there's really no wear. Just field erosion there in the grand scheme of things. Tiny little fleck of something right there on the wing. But do your homework on some of these P-mint really 50s and 60s, man. Wow, they are tough. Like if you want a tough project, try getting No Motto, P Mint, Half Eagles. I think they're very underappreciated. I personally love them, and it's a fun project. Would love to help you build it. All right. What is next? Oh, 1882 Eagle, 55 CAC. Another tough, underappreciated date in the grand scheme of things. This coin gets very difficult and uncirculated. It's got nice color. Probably a little bit above average of what I see for this date. I mean, mint 10s usually look like dog meat. This has decent eye appeal. It certainly is not without a fair amount of chatter in the fields. The wear is commensurate. I would say this is another properly graded coin. Maybe it would be an NGC 58, but it should never be a 58 in my opinion. And yeah, still got little PL surfaces there you can see. It's a nice looking coin. And another, I mean, we want to talk about another different, I think there's 20 coins in the Mint Eagle set. No Motto and Motto. I think there's 20. I think it's one of those cool things that you can get at Mint and you can be in a box of 20. So if you're thinking about that, this is a good place to start. Certainly not the hardest, but not the easiest coin either in the grand scheme of things. All right, and finishing up with a random pickup that I just got locally. I don't really buy a lot of stuff like this. Double die obverse and double die reverse, 53 CAC. These definitely sell sometimes. Kind of hard to locate them. They're not in the PCGS variety thing that I could really find. In fact, it's a really weird little label there, V. So it's a variety of the 8985, which is the coin number at PCGS. This coin could easily be a 55 in my opinion. Probably doesn't matter. But nonetheless, just not going to trade for a very large premium over gold. Pretty rare in the grand scheme of things. Great eye appeal. And all the bells and whistles. I think I know the dealer that I could sell this to pretty much instantly, probably at the same price that I'm listing, if it doesn't sell to one of you fine folks. So anyway, that's all I got. I already said my ending spiel up front. So I hope you all have a great week, and until next week, happy hunting.